Japanese candles have been an essential part of Japanese life since ancient times. Wood wax is an essential material for Japanese candles. Wood wax is made from the nut of the Japanese haze tree. The wax used on the outer layer of Japanese candles is called Wakayama wax in the Japanese candle industry and is made from the nut of the Japanese haze tree called Budouhaze. Budouhaze is a variety of the haze tree that originated in Wakayama Prefecture. The Yoshida Wax Factory is located in Kainan City, Wakayama Prefecture. Here, wood wax candles are made from 100% pure Budouhaze nuts, carefully produced in the traditional way. In the late 2010s, the Budouhaze nuts yield and wood wax production declined. However, the Budouhaze nut industry is beginning to attract attention once again. This video was made by a group of high school students who are hoping to help revive the Budouhaze nut industry. It is said that the Budouhaze nuts were created through a mutation. Tanaka Zenkichi was a merchant in Minoshima District, Arida City, Wakayama Prefecture during the Edo era. He was ordered by the lord of Kishu to bring sugar manufacturing technology and its raw materials from Satsuma to the Kishu region. At that time, the cultivation of Ryukyu-haze was becoming popular in the Kyushu region. Zenkichi went to Satsuma and learned about its Ryukyu-haze and wax manufacturing processes and brought them back along with the sugar refining techniques. He proposed the cultivation of the Japanese haze tree and the development of the wax industry in the Kishu region, and his proposal was accepted. Zenkichi worked vigorously to expand the cultivation of haze nuts. As a result of his efforts, the market for haze nuts expanded in the Kishu region, and many manufacturers began to process them. Then, near the end of the Edo era, the Ryukyu-haze cultivated in Wakayama mutated, giving birth to a haze nut as large as a grape. Due to its size, the new haze nut was named Budouhaze. Candles made from Budouhaze wax were called Kishu candles in the Edo region and gained popularity for their good quality. The large nuts of the Budouhaze have a higher wax extraction rate than those of the previous varieties, so many wax manufacturers began to seek them out. Thus, the production of Budouhaze and its wax increased. However, at the beginning of the Meiji era, lower quality wax started being produced. After the mid-Meiji era, the demand for Japanese candles and hair wax declined due to the influx of Western culture, causing a sharp decrease in the demand for haze wax. In the mid-Showa era, the popularity of Western candles made from paraffin, a petroleum product, further reduced the scarcity of Budouhaze cultivation and the wax-making industry. Wax manufacturers in Wakayama Prefecture closed their stores. By the beginning of the Heisei era, there was only one wax manufacturer. The last of these manufacturers is Yoshida Wax Factory, which was founded in the early Meiji era and is still located in Kainan City. Here, the wax-making process is carried out using the tamajime pressing method, in which steamed Budouhaze nuts are crushed to extract the oil that will become wax. While chemical extraction methods have become mainstream, Yoshida Wax Factory continues to maintain the traditional method of wax making. The high-quality wax that they produce is popular among Japanese candle makers. Due to the decrease in Budouhaze production, Mr. Yoshida currently only has business with 4 Japanese candle stores, one of which is Matsui Japanese Candle Kobo in Okazaki City, Aichi Prefecture. Here, there are craftsmen who work hard to make candles and pass on traditional skills to the next generation. Founded in 1907, this is one of the few ateliers in Japan that makes Japanese candles by hand, using only domestically grown haze nuts. The candles they produce have been used on the set of a movie about the Edo era. Studies have shown that Japanese candles made exclusively from natural wood wax do not stain the walls of buildings with smoke or soot and have brighter flames. Yet the flame of a Japanese candle is said to bring a pleasant sense of peacefulness because it changes its expression and flickers from moment to moment, and its appearance is ever-changing. At the Matsui Japanese Candle Kobo, Budouhaze wood wax made at the Yoshida Wax Factory is used for uwagake, meaning the outer layer of the candle. Budouhaze wax has a higher melting point than other haze waxes, therefore using it on the outer layer makes it easier to maintain the shape of the candle while it burns and makes it last longer. In fact, the candles made by the Matsui Japanese Candle Kobo are famous for their longevity and resistance to deterioration. Mr. Matsui, a Japanese candle craftsman, said, "Yoshida Wax Factory's Budouhaze wax is sticky and very easy to apply. Wax extracted with chemicals does not have this consistency." Kimino Town, Kaiso County, Wakayama Prefecture. The Budouhaze nut, an essential component of Japanese candles, originated here. The original Budouhaze tree is located here. Lyra Creative Art School is located in this area. The rediscovery of this original tree was made by high school students during their class. Until the Pacific War, the original Budouhaze tree was designated as a nationally protected plant of Wakayama Prefecture. However, due to post-war confusion, official records stated that the original tree had died out and there was no trace of it. By chance, the high school students spoke to a local resident who assured them that the original Budouhaze trees were still there, and they began their investigation. With the help of Wakayama Prefecture, Koyo High School, and others, they conducted tree ring dating and DNA analysis, and as a result, the tree was identified as an original Budouhaze tree, and they succeeded in redesignating it as a nationally protected plant of Wakayama Prefecture after over 70 years of neglect. The redesignation as a nationally protected plant became a major topic of conversation, and the Yoshida Wax Factory, which had been considering closing shop, made the decision to stay in business. In response, the Lyra Creative Art School began to think of new ways to use Budouhaze wax. From the wax, the students created a cosmetic product named Multi-Balm Kino-minori. Unlike wood wax used for Japanese candles, the color of wood wax used for cosmetics is white and called hakuro. Yoshida Wax Factory used to make hakuro before the war, but there was no demand after the war, so they did not manufacture it anymore. However, in 2022, the development of cosmetics by the high school students led to the revival of hakuro production for the first time in 78 years. The entire process of white wax production is done by hand. It takes at least 3 months for the wood wax to turn into white wax, a time-consuming and labor-intensive process, but the quality of the white wax is superior. Along with the redesignation of the original tree as a nationally protected plant, Team Zenkichi, named after Tanaka Zenkichi, was formed in the area around Arida City in Wakayama Prefecture and began activities to spread Budouhaze cultivation in the region. Since 2018, Team Zenkichi has been researching Budouhaze grafting techniques which had been lost, as well as shrub cultivation, which helps the tree grow shorter to make harvesting easier. Furthermore, they are aiming to turn the haze tree into a tourist attraction, as the red autumn leaves are so beautiful that they have their own name, Haze Momiji. Efforts were underway to start new Budouhaze cultivation in 2022 in the Shigano district of Kimino town, Wakayama Prefecture, where the original haze trees are located. The Budouhaze industry is now expanding again. In the Heisei era, the Budouhaze industry declined due to changes in society. However, through discoveries and unexpected encounters, the efforts of high school students, local government officials of Wakayama, and the artisans who support the Budouhaze industry, it has come back to life. We hope that the new development of the Budouhaze industry will be a source of growth for the region.